the NBA. Brought to you by 2K Sports on this. Very special Easter Sunday. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Utah Jazz. Here's Pritchard. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Fires for three. Here's Williams. Another shot. And it's good on the way in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
To the paint. Here's Achua. Misses the layup. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And he sinks the second. Steve, in this one, we've got two teams that really like to run their offense in the half court.
I know in the modern game, we like to see pace and space, guys shooting the three-point shot. But if this is your team, you must play to your strength. If it's half court, we'll play half court offense.
Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Achua. And it's off the back rim. No good. Brown outside. Inside. And Williams throws it down.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Williams with the stuff.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Now here's Cunningham. Down low. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Smart on the wing. Back to Williams. The three from Tatum. Drops in the tray.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Achua in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target with his three.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And stolen by Tatum. Nice shot by Smart.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about their record. He told me, well, we've been learning the hard way. Anything less than 100% effort will not get it done. We want our guys to recognize that and be hungrier than they've been. Is it talent? Is it effort? Well, they're still trying to figure it out. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Brown outside. There's a screen by Williams. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Achua. This one for three. The shot will not fall. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
And here's Tatum for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Bridges with the steal. A three from Bogdanovich. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Robert Williams making things happen for Boston. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Markkanen in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Markkanen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Horford. Picked by Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Azubuike. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. No good on the three. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Beasley for three. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 9. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Hardaway. The tray. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Jazz on offense. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Azubuike. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
On the wing, Hardaway. Outside, Tatum. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And he makes that one.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Outside Hardaway. Over in the corner, Brown. Stolen by Gay. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Beasley with a clean look. Offensive rebound. Outside for Sexton. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart leading the charge. .102 left to play here in the half. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Brown. Utah with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
It's Beasley on the wing. Pass to Markkanen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Markkanen's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Horford. Pass to Brown. Trying to end the drought. Good on the shot.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
And taken away by Brown. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good from long range.
3 points.
And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
That'll do it for the first half. Celtics out in front, up 8. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Give a big round of applause once again for the Jazz team.
On the wing, Bridges. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. And that one goes long. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
The Celtics need to get a shot off. They get the rebound. Here's Horford. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Horford's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Boston. Pass to Clarkson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Taken away by Williams. Gallinari outside. Williams with the ball to the middle. And the basket by Horford. And it's a 12-point Boston lead.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. It wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Back to Horford. Gallinari outside. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Horford.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Pass to Achua. The three. Rebound by Williams.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now Gallinari. Outside White. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go with the three. Sinks the triple. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. And the Celtics making a change here.
Robert Williams. Peyton Pritchard.
Boston leading by 15. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Jam.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Bridges attacking. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Buries it from three-point range. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
To the paint. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. Outside, White. Over Cunningham. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Pritchard. Takes a three. The shot comes out. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Boston on top.
The Celtics, 41. Fans, please.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Celtics leading by 20. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. The shot. The shot. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Bridges misses. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Pritchard. Back to Williams. Picked by Williams. And here's Tatum for 3. Inside. Pass to Pritchard. Shoots over Achua. Rebounded by Clarkson. Jazz trail by 20. And here is Achua. Can't cash in from close range. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Pritchard. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
White with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Right side, White. Shoots over Achua. Out to White. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges with the steal.
And that's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Driving inside. Out to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. And Tatum launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Tatum's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Boston. There's the lob to Bridges. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And stolen by Tatum. Hardaway with it. Pass to Kleber. And here is Tatum. There's the 3. Joseph with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Celtics leading by 23. .146 left in the 4th quarter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Kleber, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
To the inside. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Joseph looking over the floor. Here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Williams from outside. Kept alive by Boston.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jason Tatum.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Bridges misses. And it's the Celtics ball. Brown outside. On the wing, Williams. Back to Brown. Pass to Horton Tucker. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.